So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down the December dip and why December's always the best month to be buying sports cards. Now, before we get into that, I did want to say this week's giveaway is going to be a LeBron James PSA 8 Topps rookie card that is worth over $200. So whether you're an investor, collector, and you want to add something to your investment portfolio or your collection, this is an opportunity, and all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, follow us on Instagram at It's Kanala Huja. Comment the word done once you follow those 3 easy steps, and you will be entered in to win a LeBron James Topps rookie card and a PSA 8. So definitely go ahead, like this video, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and comment the word done once you've completed those steps. Now, without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So as you guys can see on a lot of charts, this is the same for many players, but right here we've pulled up LeBron James's 2003 Topps Chrome and a PSA 10. It is an easy way to track the basketball card market. Of course, we can go through indexes as well, but this is one way just to get a good sense of what type of rises in prices you can expect in January and February months. Of course, December, a lot of people are spending money on the holidays. There's just a lot of money there's not many card shows. There's not much volume going on in the sports card market. And if we look to December 2022, exactly a year ago, from what we're experiencing right now, we saw the holiday times through the new year. You start to see the market really soft. So we can see right here on LeBron's 2003 Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 10, this card was a $5,100 card in January of 2023. I know LeBron had, some good months leading into the playoffs, but if we look right here, this card bounced up from $5,100, its low sale in the beginning of 2023, and it just started bouncing up and up, throughout the Jan and Feb months when the sports card market picks back up, and we saw this card go all the way up to a $9,200 sale on February 4th. I know there were other factors that also led to this, but this is typically seen in the sports card market, where throughout the holidays, you see a lot of money kind of actually go away from the sports card market and cause great buying opportunities. So you can see right now, LeBron's card market has, of course, softened again. It is December time again, and we've started to see his cards come off. There were some around $6,000 sales throughout the summer. His Topps Chrome is currently down to, say, $4,500, $5K, and I think we could see, not only in LeBron's market, but in the sports card market in general, we're going to see a bounce up, and we do in the first quarter of every single year. If you want to look at across other, players, other dashboards, you can see a lot of times that you start to see prices really soften during this time of the year. If we want to look at, for example, like what Curry's cards are doing right now, I think leaves a good opportunity. The Warriors are going through a little bit of struggle, and you're seeing Steph Curry's cards, really settle down in price a lot, compared to where they were even right before the season. So if we want to look at, for example, some of Curry's most iconic cards, his Topps rookie card, for example, we can go to dashboard and search this up, but there's definitely a lot of opportunities, not saying just Curry, but I'm saying in general, there's a lot of opportunities when you start to see a player's prices bottom out, like you're seeing right now with Curry, where, his current index has been very volatile, but we're starting to see support right here. And when you start to see support, you can start to see prices trend up again. Nothing ever goes down, forever and ever, right? You're always going to see fluctuations. After his card market goes down, you see his card market bounce back up. You've seen his card market go back down again, and he's an all-time great. His card prices are not just dependent on, the Warriors winning right now, or anything like that. So there's a lot of opportunity in the long term. So there's a lot of long-term investors. And whenever you can see a dip like this, when you can see it get into, for example, like the 600K range for the current value, you can start to see a lot of opportunity for the bounce up. So we saw this summer, they hit that level, 661, as you guys can see right here. And from there, they bounced all the way up to 716. And so right now, we're starting to see the support gained at around the 650 level. And I think we can start to see his prices tick back up come the new year. So that is definitely a player that is on my radar. It's just an easier way to invest without worrying so much about short-term performance, because Curry's got such a great long-term history, and you're seeing his prices have really steady support. For example, his Topps PSA 10 has really steady support at 7K. Yes, there are a couple sales that always dip below, but they always bounce back up to the equilibrium. And so when you can see prices dip a little bit more, you can expect them to come back to the equilibrium. And you've seen the same with Curry's Topps PSA 9 and a lot of his other cards. You're always going to see them kind of hit that equilibrium point, where the market feels comfortable buying into Curry's Topps rookie cards. So these are just a couple of examples. Of course, there's more risky ways that you can take this information and go for young players, such as, I would personally not recommend Brock Purdy, obviously, because his card prices are at a very, very steep level. But if you want to look for lower risk players, for example, a guy like Aaron Rodgers, whose prices are really suffering right now because, of course, he was injured this season, and, we're seeing a lot of his prices really settle down. And I think next season, if hype builds back up, we could see a lot of his prices come back to life and his cards come back to life. So I think in general, you're starting to see a lot of opportunity in the market every December. I start to see so much opportunity when you see dips like this. Earlier this year, this was a $2,700 card. Currently, we're starting to see it bottom out around $1,000, and you're even starting to see a little bit of sales tick up from there. So I think there's going to be a wave where this could potentially go back to a $2,000 to $2,500 card. If the wave continues and he returns next season and potentially has some good games, or even just the hype leading into the season could cause that price to increase. And so I'm just seeing so many opportunities. I'm not here to give you guys my personal theses of what's going to happen. That's for the membership reports and for other videos. But I just want to say that I'm seeing a lot of opportunities. Every December is my buying time where I just go all in and really put in a lot of money. And I think there's a lot. Every year I've seen prices tick up in January, February time. So I hope you guys, learned something new in this video. If you enjoyed, go ahead, subscribe. We are on our way to 50,000. Once again, if you want to enter into the LeBron giveaway, like this video, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at itskanalahuja, comment the word done. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.